Fighting out of the blue corner, we have Xavier Santana. And here we have another fighter fighting out of Coquelicot martial arts. Fight as well for his teammate earlier on, Gavin Palco. But as I mentioned, Damon Leonard in his corner got a victory last time out in a kickboxing match, and Jim is really building something out there. And I'm excited to see what he brings in his amateur debut.
Certainly. One of the things that I love to see is not only the music, but the flag of Mexico coming out here. You know he's going to be a tough guy just with that background and heritage.
Everybody talks about the Mexican fighting spirit, and it is so real. And especially Mexican Independence Day coming up here next week. UFC Noche coming up, big Mexican event. You got to think all the Mexican fighters fighting in any promotion are feeling the pride and the love right now for their country.
Oh, yeah, and I know I'd be excited with that, and being able to walk out and support my country in any fashion is always a prideful moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome his opponent, Daniel Perciado, the red corner.
And fighting out of the red corner, we have our youngest fighter on the card here tonight, 16 years old, Daniel Perciado, fighting out of the MMA lab in Phoenix, Arizona. Obviously, tremendous backup here from the MMA lab. We want to talk about high-level training partners. But that is an MMA gym, not a Muay Thai or kickboxing gym. So, got to think they're doing a lot more MMA-style rounds, but excuse me, interrupted there. But what's not going to be a doubt is experience in sparring, experience in high-level coaching, and he's going to come in as a ready-to-go fighter here tonight coming out of the lab.
And once again, having that grappling base with the cardio can play a major factor, especially as you get later into the round. And even if it is your first fight, being able to be comfortable, have the experience of grappling can play a major role in nerve and so many different factors that aid you in your amateur debut.
Absolutely. Getting the final checks from the ringside doctor. He makes his walk. And he is also the first out of two MMA lab fighters fighting here tonight, as Joe Galvius is also fighting a fighter out of Coquelicot martial arts, Damon Leonard. So we got a little bit of a gym rivalry brewing here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your fourth battle of the evening takes place in the local. In the blue corner, making his amateur debut. From 146 pounds, in Scottsdale, Xavier Santana. His opponent, hiding out of the right corner, also making his with a visual of 149 pounds. Out of the information in Arizona, 360, Kenya, United,
Xavier El Serpiente Santana, Daniel United Perciado. This bout is presented by Q Entertainment and Touch of Gloves, and we are underway with our fourth bout of the evening. We're on a bit of a hot streak right here. 3 TKOs to start our night. Let's see if we can finish this going. Fourth fight. Good teeth and a stance switch there. And that's something you'll often see out of MMA-style gyms. There's a lot more stance switch comfortability out of southpaw and orthodox, even in something like kickboxing and Muay Thai.
And one of the things that I like to see out of this fighter is that body work, because that's another crucial factor in MMA, being able to work to the body and really any strike, but especially in MMA, being able to tire out that opponent.
Liking his combination work here early. He's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. He's throwing uppercuts, hooks. He's really mixing it up here. So good start here from MMA Lab product, Daniel. I think, Xavier Santana, he needs to get moving here a little bit. Not a lot of the strikes. I think he needs to find something that starts working and just stick to it for a bit.
I completely agree. his ability to be defensively responsible has shown so far. Not being active, and you can't just sit there and take shots all day. You have to be active. You have to fight back.
Oh, massive uppercut there. Perciado's putting it over here now. He's doing a great job mixing up that two and that uppercut, the straight hand. As well.
He's starting to tee off here. He's got him in the corner. We were talking about him being able to fight back, and he needs
beautiful. And the first 8 count is on by Ryan Bergerman. Perciado with an absolutely vicious flurry there in the corner of the ring.
You can see his nose is bleeding already. He really needs to start fighting back. The best defense is a good offense. Like you keep mentioning, we'd like to see that jab, but he is a southpaw, so he needs to start.
I think because of that southpaw, something we see is he is not winning that lead foot battle. As a southpaw or an orthodox fighting a southpaw, you need to be outside that lead foot to land your heavy weapons of your right hand and left hand, and then your rear kick. So my biggest adjustment for Santana going on the next round would be in that lead foot battle, start building your offense from there.
Certainly, and you got to think that that's got to be a massive confidence booster for Daniel going into this second round. And we've got blood over here on our table from his nose. Those are heavy shots that he was landing here in the corner.
Absolutely, yeah. In our corner of the ring, we had some blood spray on the commentary sheets, but hey, no better seats in the house. That's how we wanted them.
That's right. But you got to wonder what's being told to Xavier here in the corner. What's his coach telling him? What adjustments are going to be made? I know you were mentioning keeping that outside foot and keeping that battle and winning it there. But I got to be honest, looking at the corners, Daniel just looks so much better. Xavier looks exhausted. Daniel looks ready to go.
Daniel didn't even take a seat that whole time. He was standing. He was hyping up the crowd. The MMA lab is one of those places. You know the conditioning. You know the fitness will be there for these fighters. So it's going to be interesting to see how this continues.
Big things that a lot of people don't recognize when they're sitting outside is how tired you get when you're losing versus how tired you don't get when you're winning.
Massive check there by Santana. Almost ripped the shin guard off Perciado. And I got to say, this is one of the bloodier youth fights. There's blood on the leg, forks, face, and head guards of both guys. That uppercut is just doing work. Perciado. Oh, my goodness. We might have a broken nose here, folks. I'm not going to lie.
And one of the important things to recognize here is this guy's tough. He is taking a beating, and not on a knee. He's standing up. He is still in there tough, but he needs to fight back.
Well, the Mexican fighting spirit is on display here tonight. He is battered, bloodied. And that is the fight. Good call by the referee. I mean, Santana had taken a beating at a time. And again, fighter safety is paramount. He'll be okay. But we don't want to take any more unnecessary damage, especially as a youth. So I was going to say, outstanding job from Daniel Perciado. I mean, born in 2007, if you can believe that. And already kicking some butt here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if you're to make everybody at home feel old, this guy was in middle school when COVID was going on. But one of the things that I loved out of Daniel is he fought his fight. Even though Xavier came out to fight, Daniel didn't give him any room to breathe. He did exactly what he had planned. He came out and they executed their game plan perfectly.
That's what I call measured pressure right there. Not going crazy, not going outside of the game plan, but staying consistent, staying busy, staying active, and breaking your opponent over time.
Yeah, he wasn't slinging for the bleachers. He was just there to fight, and he won.
The referee has called a stop to this fight. 56 seconds into round number 2. To your winner by TK out of the red corner. Perciado.
Outstanding war from two young fighters.